Hello friends, let's solve another LeetCode problem, factorial trailing zeros. So in this problem, we will be given a number n. We have to find the number of trailing zeros in n factorial. As you know, n factorial is the multiplication of n till 1, n minus 1, n minus 2 and until 1. So since the constraint here is a bit large, like can be 10 power 4, which is 10,000, and if we try to calculate the actual factorial, it would be a huge number, and we might run into overflow. So we'll solve it in a different way. So let's start. Uh, so what here is say for example 3 factorial is 6 and it doesn't contain any zero, so 3 factorial, I'll write 3 factorial as 3 into 2, 2 into 1, which is 6, so there is no zeros. For example, if I'll write 5 factorial, so it would be 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, so which is 120, and in 120 we have a trailing zero. So since the trailing zero comes from a 10, so 10 is actually a multiplication of 5 and 2. So all the 2's and 5's are contributing towards this zero. So in another way, if we'll write this number into something like x into 2 power, say 2 power 1 into 5 power 1, then we can determine how many 2's and 5's are there in this number, in the factorial of the given number. And if you'll notice, 2 will be available on every alternate digit, which are even, like even digits, like 2, 4, and on the subsequent like 6, 8. So we'll have 2. So 2 powers would be higher, but 5 powers would be less. And since 5 power would be less, we need equal amount of 2's and equal amount of 5's uh, to get a 10. So suppose if we'll have, I'll keep it. Suppose we'll have uh, for a given numbers factorial, we have say 2 power 10 and 5 power say 2. So in this case, we can make only 2 10s since we have only 2 5's. So ultimately, we need to check how many 5's we can get from the given numbers factorial. So ultimately, the power of 5 will give us the exact number of zeros. So since we need to find how many 5's we can get from the given number, uh, till the given number, that would be our answer of the trailing zeros. Uh, s- Also, we can note one more thing here. So uh, we on every 5 spaces we have a 5, and similarly we have few 5's on the say 25. For example, if we are calculating 25 factorial, then we'll start with 25 into 24. So 25, which is 5 into 5. So here we have 2 5's, and then we'll have one more 5 at 20, and one more 5 at uh, 15 and 10. 15, 10, and 5. So these are all the 5's that we'll get. We'll put dot dot here, so that will denote the remaining numbers. We're just mentioning the numbers which are containing 5. So if we'll divide, if uh, so ultimately we want to know how many 5 we can divide with the given number. So if we'll divide 25 by 5, if we'll keep on dividing and we'll first we'll get 5, then with 5 we'll get one more which is 6. So let's count. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we have 2, so which is 6. So we'll so there would be 6 zeros in 25 factorial. I'll leave it commented for future, and we'll remove this. So based on this theory, we'll approach our answer. We have a given number n, so let's do a while loop. While n greater than 0, let's take a result variable which will hold our number of zeros equals to 0. Result equals to result plus or we can do direct plus equals to n by 5 and let's keep this data in a variable so that we'll also be able to reuse it, and we might get a float, so let's convert it to int x. And so for the next iteration we'll reduce the value or reduce n to x. So suppose we have 25, so first we'll get 25 by 5, so we'll get 5 and our n would be 5, and on the next iteration 5 is still greater than 0, so we'll get one more n by 5 which is 1, so we'll get 5 plus 1 6. Let's run all the test cases and we'll return our result. You can see test case, first test case is n is 3. Out on in 3 factorial we don't have any 5s, hence we don't have any trailing zeros. Output is 0, expected is 0, and in case 2 we have 5. So in 5 we'll have only one 5, hence we'll have only one zeros, and same is our expected answer. And case 3 they have taken input as 0. Anyway, 0 factorial is 1, and since we have condition n greater than 0, in that case we won't get any our loop won't even execute, and we are getting the same expected output. Thank you for watching.